So as you can see, we are on the 4-hour time frame. Okay, I start by identify any trend line liquidity. That is the first one. Let me mark it. Then I proceed to marking the sell side trend line. Let me drag it from here all the way down here. Okay, remember the general direction of the market, we are bullish, so the buyers are in control. Let me mark this order block here. Always use 4-hour time frames and daily time frames when identifying the trend of the market. Let me mark this. This is basically what we call top-down analysis, from the higher time frames all the way to the lower time frames. Let me go to 1-hour time frame because as you can see, you cannot predict from there. Let me go to 1-hour time frame. Sorry. Then I'll mark this high here. Then I mark the other high to get this zone, which will be my sell zone or my extreme point of interest for sales. So remember, the market can open being bullish during the market open. Then from there we can sell. Let me mark it with a red so that we can distinguish the buys and the sells. There we go. So I'll be expecting either buys from there or the sells from the red zone. I take my Fibonacci retracement tool to get the level or the zone of 0.5 and 0.618 because I'm looking for a retracement for buys. So this is another point of interest. Let me mark it with a green. I remove my fib, and that is the zone. Okay, so we can expect the buys either from the first point of interest or the second point of interest. Okay, this is my first point of interest where the fib is the fib retracement level. Remember, when dragging the Fibonacci retracement level, you should drag it from the if you are looking for a buys, you drag it from the lower low or the low to the high. If you are looking for the sells, you drag it from the high to the low. That's the why how you get the level of 0.5 and 0.618. If you go to 15 minutes time frame, because that is where you get your entries, you can see there is nothing clear. Okay, let's go to 30 minutes time frame. We see the market can buy from there all the way to the red zone. So this is whatever I'll be expecting. This is the first possible move. It can buy, then sell, then buy, go to the fib retracement level, then buy all the way to the red area where the sell zone is, because you can see where the red side is. That's where most of the liquidity is. So you find that the market must take out the liquidity before retracing. That is the first move. Okay, then the second move, we can get straight sells, straight buys all the way to for around the red zone. That is our resistant area. Okay, that is the first zone. Then we can get the second move. We can expect either the sells, then buys, then sells all the way to the fib, then we buy Okay, that is the second move. We get extreme sales, crazy sales. So next week, the general view, we can buy all the way to around 43. Is it 43 something? Let me just a minute. Xauusd. This would be the second move. Remember, here is where you sell. Okay. Then in the first point of interest of for the buys, that's where you can take your buys. In the second one, you can also take your buys from there. That is the possible sell zone, according to me. Okay. Then this is the buy zone. Remember, there are two. Remember, you can buy all the way to 43.29. Then sell from 43.29 to 40.11. That is my general overview of the of gold XAUUSD. So this is where we'll take the longs. That's where my stop loss will be, all the way to 43.29. The possible my possible sales. This is where I'll short from. My stop loss, I set it to around this area. Remember, time frame it's 30 minutes. Then sell all the way to 40.74 or 40.79. Okay, this is not a financial advice.